The Southeast Asian Triad controls 80% of smuggling operations across Asia. To keep order and suppress outside threats, the Triad's leaders created a group of 6 elite enforcers known as the 6 Cs, who are given free rein to use extreme force to maintain obedience. One of the 6 Cs is a man named Ito. After leading a massacre against a village whose residents had stolen Triad drugs, Ito discovers a young girl named Reina, who is the only survivor. Ito feels remorse, kills all the Triad soldiers present, and takes Reina with him. Ito returns to his childhood home of Jakarta and hides Reina in the apartment of his ex-girlfriend Shinta. Shinta treats his wounds and contacts Fatih, a former friend and member of Ito's old gang. Fatih moves them to his own apartment and brings in his cousin Wisnu and another old gang member named White Boy Bobby, a drug addict who has lost a leg. Fatih also arranges for Ito and Reina to get new passports so they can flee the country. Meanwhile, in Macau, the last and closest member of Ito's old gang, Aryan, is running a club for the Triad. When a group of crooks beat up one of his waitresses and take her hostage, Aryan kills them all. Shortly after, a 6 Cs member named Chen Wu contacts Aryan and offers him Ito's place in the 6 Cs if he agrees to track down and kill Ito. Aryan accepts. Back in Jakarta, Ito goes to meet Johan, a former acquaintance who left the old gang with their money and has since been running a drug business out of his butcher shop. Ito tracks him down to recover the stolen money. However, Johan is also connected to the Triad, and a brutal fight breaks out in the meat locker of the butcher shop. Ito kills Johan's men one by one, but before Johan dies, he makes a phone call that brings corrupt cops to the scene. The corrupt cops shoot Johan and capture Ito, placing him in a van. At the same time, Bobby discovers Johan's thugs infiltrating Fatih's apartment building. He pushes Shinta into an elevator to get her out safely, then returns to help Wisnu and Fatih fight off the attackers. They hold their ground despite being heavily outnumbered and badly injured, until 2 of Chenwu's assassins, Alma and Elena, arrive at the building. Elena kills the remaining thugs. Bobby then sacrifices himself to buy time for Fatih and Reina to escape, distracting Elena, who kills him with a kukri blade. Alma kills Wisnu with a razor-sharp metallic string. Before Alma can kill Fatih and Reina, Aryan arrives and knocks her unconscious. Fatih immediately realizes that Aryan must have been the one who told Johan and the Triad where they were located, since Aryan was one of the only people who knew Fatih's address. Fatih fires a warning shot at Aryan but cannot bring himself to kill him and leaves with Reina. Fatih and Reina make their way to the garage, where a group of Triad members ambush them. Fatih tells Reina to hide and then draws their fire, sacrificing himself. All of the attackers are killed by a mysterious woman who appears without warning, known only as the Operator. Ito frees himself from the corrupt cops in the van and fights his way out, killing them all. He makes it back to Fatih's apartment and finds his former colleagues dead. Reina finds him there, and they relocate to Shinta's apartment. The Operator arrives shortly after and immediately attempts to kill Ito. The two fight and the Operator wins, but before she can finish him off, Reina intervenes and convinces her to talk to him instead. The Operator explains that she is working to eliminate all 6 Cs members, Ito included, and informs him that Aryan has returned to Jakarta. Ito tells her that he feels remorse for the lives he has taken and tells her she should kill him. The Operator says nothing and disappears. Chen Wu meets with Aryan again. He is angry that Aryan stopped Alma from killing Fatih and Reina earlier, but gives Aryan one final chance to kill Ito and claim his place in the 6 Cs. Chen Wu also reveals that his true goal is to cause chaos in Jakarta, so the Triad can expand its presence there. Aryan phones Ito and asks him to meet at a warehouse. Meanwhile, the Operator returns to Shinta's apartment and takes Reina to safety. Ito travels to the warehouse alone and kills wave after wave of Triad henchmen. Back at the apartment, more Triad members arrive to kill Ito, and the Operator fights through all of them. When Alma and Elena also arrive, the Operator fights both of them in a brutal sequence. She kills Alma by strangling her with her own razor string, and kills Elena by disemboweling her after a knife fight. At the warehouse, a Triad sniper takes aim at Ito, but Aryan shoots the sniper first. Aryan and Ito then talk about their history. How Ito left the gang to make peace with the Triad, how Aryan followed him to climb higher in the underworld, and how Aryan has felt betrayed ever since Ito became a 6 Cs member without him. Then they fight. The battle is long and both men are severely wounded by the end of it. Ito gains the upper hand but does not kill Arian. He leaves him alive and walks away. Qianwu arrives at the warehouse and finds Arian beaten and defeated. When Arian tries to shoot Qianwu, he discovers he is out of bullets. Qianwu has Arian executed by 6 hitmen led by Arian's own assistant, suggesting that the assistant is being appointed as the new 6 C's member in Ito's place. The operator brings Reina safely to Ito and then leaves. Ito takes Reina to a departing ship and puts her on board with a passport. They wave goodbye to each other for the last time. Ito, badly wounded, gets back into his car. He then spots Qianwu and a group of Triad members standing directly in front of him. Ito grins and drives his car straight toward them as they open fire. The film ends there, with Ito's fate left unknown.